Good morning, everybody. Today's lesson is triangles, pages 344 and 345. Before we start a triangle, let's remember together the previous lesson, which is polygons. We said each polygon has three properties that I must find it in each polygon. Do you remember them? Quickly, let's remember. The first thing I said must be closed shape. Second, it must be flat. Third, it must have what? It must have straight sides, not curved sides. So also we said for the polygons that the polygons must, I can rename it according to the number of the sides. So for example, if I have three sides, we will call it triangle. And this is our lesson today. So what are the triangles? They are polygons with three sides and three angles. The triangles we can classify it by the angles of it or by their sides. First, we will take the classification according to the angles of the triangle. But before I give you the classification of the triangles by their angles, I want to revise with you the names of each type of the angle. The first one, we call it acute angle. What is the meaning of the acute? Acute, it means its measure less than 90 degrees. So acute mean the angle measure less than 90. Right angle. Right, it means what? Right means equal exactly to 90. When I have this line perpendicular to this line. So this angle, we call it what? Right angle. Obtuse. What is the meaning of obtuse? Obtuse means it's greater. Greater than what? Greater than the right angle. So greater than 90. So now the acute, less than 90. Less than 90 but greater than 0. The right exactly on 90. And I have one line perpendicular to the other line. Then obtuse. Obtuse means it's greater than 90 and less than 180, because 180 means it will be straight like this. This is the 180. Now let's see the classification of the triangles according to the angles. The three names of the angles that I just revised with you are the same classification of the triangles by their angles. So let's see the first one. Acute triangle, from the acute angle. What is the meaning of acute triangle? It means that it has one acute angle? No, it has three acute angles. So if the angles, the three angles of the triangles are acute, so I will call it acute triangle. So again, what is the meaning of acute triangle? It has three acute angles. Not one, not two. Must be what? Must be three. Let's see the second type, the right triangle. From its name, right triangle, it has a right angle. Just one right angle, it means it's right triangle. What about the other two angles with it? They are acute. So right triangle means one right angle and two acute angles with it. The third type of the triangles is obtuse triangle. Obtuse means that I have one obtuse angle with it two acute. So again, three acute means acute triangle. Two acute and one right, it means right triangle. If I have two acute angles and I have one obtuse, so we call it obtuse triangle. So this is the classification according to their angles. Now let's classify also the triangle, but according to the sides, the measure of the sides. Here are the three types. The first type, we call it equilateral. From its name, equilateral, coming from the word equal, yes? So it means the three sides are exactly the same. They are equal. So this side equal to this side equal to this side. They measure the same exactly, the same length. If I took them, they will give me 3 lines are equal. So we call it what? Equilateral. Okay. The second type we call it what? Isosceles. Isosceles mean 2 lines are equal. But what about the third one? No, it's different. So isosceles mean I have 2 sides are what? Are equal in size. But the third one is different. We call it isosceles. Now the third type of the triangle according to the side, we call it scalene. Scalene is what? Scalene, the 3 are different. The 3 sides are different. They measured different. So this one is what? The smallest. Then this is greater, then this is the greatest one. So the 3 are not the same. We call it scalene. So equilateral, 3 are equal. Isosceles, just 2 are equal. Scalene, the 3 are different. I'm talking about what? The sides. So here I'm classifying the triangles according to the sides. So according to the sides, can be equilateral. Can be equilateral mean 3 equal sides. Can be isosceles, 2 equal sides. Can be scalene, which is no equal sides, mean different sides. For example, this one, I want to classify, but I did not tell you, classify according to angles or classify according to sides. It means you have to do both. So first, according to the angles. Watch the angles, please. Here we have this angle 60, 60, 60. If they are the same and the 3 are what? Less than 90, means they are acute. So according to the angle, it's acute. Yes, acute triangle. According to the sides, watch the sides. This is 3, 3, 3. If they are the same, if they are equal, so we call it equilateral. So this triangle, we will call it acute equilateral. According to the angles, it's acute. According to the sides, it's equilateral. Let's see the questions from your book. You'll start to do with me. Get your pencil, please, and do with me step by step. Classify the triangle as scalene, isosceles, or equilateral. It means here I'm classifying according to what? Angles or sides? Yes, according to sides. So here, just I need to watch the sides. So number 1, can you see this mark? Mean if I have the same mark on the sides, it means the sides are equal. If the 3 sides are equal, so we will call it what? Equilateral. Number 2, here I find the mark in 2 sides just mean these 2 sides are the same. The third is different, so we call it, yes, isosceles. What about the third one? The third one, the 3 are different, so we will call it scalene. Let's see the next questions. Classify the triangle as acute, right, or obtuse. Mean here I'm classifying according to what? According to angles. Clear. Let's remember together. Acute, 3 angles acute. Right, I have 1 right in it, 2 acute. Obtuse mean 1 obtuse, 2 acute. Let's see question number 4. In number 4, here I have what? This one is obtuse. Once you find in it 1 obtuse, so this triangle is obtuse triangle. So this is obtuse. Then the next one, number 5. Here we have a number 5, 1 right angle. Can you see it? It means this triangle is right triangle. Let's see another questions. The next one, try to draw a triangle for the given description. If it's not possible, write not possible. Okay. Number 7, equilateral and acute. Equilateral means the three sides are equal. Acute means the three angles are less than 90. So with your ruler you can draw three sides that are equal, and these angles must be less than 90. The angles you can do it just by your eyes. Okay, so equilateral and acute, here it is. Let's do another one. Now I want to do number 12, equilateral and right. Can we draw equilateral and right angle? No, always if you draw right angle, this is right angle, yes, and I want to close it. The third one, this one always will be greater, so cannot be equilateral, can be isosceles but cannot be equilateral. So this one is not possible. I cannot find a right triangle with the three sides are the same. Now the next question, classify the triangle in two ways. Let's do number 14 together. What mean in two ways? It mean by using their angles, by using the sides. Okay, number 14. According to the sides here, which type do we have? Here we have two equal sides, so we can call it isosceles. You can complete the word, okay? Isosceles. Then, according to the angles, here can you see this angle? This is what? It's a big one, it's greater than 90, yes? So it's obtuse angle. So obtuse triangle. So here we classified it by two ways. By using the sides, it's isosceles. By using the angle, it's obtuse. Now the problem solving. I will do with you question number 20. Number 20. A triangle is isosceles and acute. Isosceles mean I have two sides are equal. Acute mean the three angles are acute. Exactly one side has a length of 16 centimeter. Its perimeter is 0.5 meter. What are the length of the other sides of this triangle? Okay, let's draw first the triangle and put our information on it, then we can find the answer. They told you that you have a triangle which is isosceles and acute. Isosceles mean these two sides are equal. Acute mean the three angles are acute. And they told you that the different side or the side that I have here is 16 centimeter. And the perimeter, it means the total measure of the sides together is 0.5, but be careful what? It's meter. So watch the unit please. Here is centimeter, here is meter. The perimeter mean if I add the three sides together, I will get 0.5 meter. One side here alone is 16 centimeter. How can I get the length of the other two sides? Means here this one and this one. I wanted the measure of them. By the way, the measure is the same because they are equal. So I can get both of them together and divide by 2. Yes? Okay. How can I get them together? Yes, the perimeter, which is the 3 minus this one. But before I subtract, I should change the unit. 0.5 meter, multiply it by 100 to convert it to centimeter. While multiplying by 100, move the decimal 2 places to the right, so it will be 50 centimeter. So the perimeter is 50 centimeter. So the perimeter, which is 50, take from at one of the sides, which is 16, will give you 34. 34 for what? For the other two sides together. So the 34, I can divide it by 2 to get what? To get one of the sides only. If you did the division, you will get 17. So each side is 17 centimeter. So 17 centimeter. The other one is also the same 17 centimeter because it's isosceles triangle. Thank you so much.